I heard a second year confessed her love to him a while back and went in for a hug. He sent her flying, scared the heck out of her.
Really?
Hey Ematsu, Ryu here, and so is the first episode of the Fruits Basket Reboot. So let's dive in. The episode begins with a monologue of God and the animals, Eternal Promise. Then it goes on to the actual episode. The beginning of the episode is also, in my opinion, a recreation of the first episode of the original series. Toru leaves her tent, ends up at the Soma's house, and meets Shigure. She also recounts the tale of the cat. For those who don't know, the story goes like this. God had a banquet and invited the animals of the zodiac. The rat lied to the cat and told him that the banquet was the day after. So the cat was left out of the zodiac, and yeah, Toru's essentially a fan of the cat because she feels like the cat was wrong and feels bad for him. She later finds out that Yuki lives there. One thing I noticed though is, unlike the original show, she calls him Soma, not Yuki, which is closer to the Japanese version because I believe she calls him Soma-kun. Another thing to note is that Toru's last name is actually pronounced Honda and not Honda, like the car, which I guess is also close to the Japanese version. And her and Yuki go to school together, and the scene switches to the Prince Yuki fan club coming after her. I actually missed their song.
L-O-V-E, we love Yuki! 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 La 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 la. Yuki!
They give her the third degree, and her friends, Uo and Hana, come to the rescue like the original series. And Hana has a new voice. And in my opinion, it's a huge improvement. Nothing against the old actress, but I think her old voice just didn't fit. The trio talk about her walking to school, and with Yuki and her living situation, and she lies about it. On her way home, she runs into Yuki, and they walk home together. Yuki goes over his hatred of the cat and the history of the Zodiac, just like the original series. And then the show shifts into Toru's history. See, in the original show, her history was shown when she was lying to her friends. There's even more info though, because I'm assuming it wasn't in the manga when the original anime was airing. One thing that was kind of disturbing was the fact that it was implied that her mom forced her to make dinner when she was hungry. Maybe I'm reading too into that, but anyway, the accident happens. Her mom dies, and she lives with her grandfather. His daughter and her family are moving into his house, so he decides to renovate. So in the meantime, he's going to be living with them. And Toru says she's going to be staying with her friends, but we know that she's lying about it because she doesn't want to be a burden, and she's going to be paying her own school tuition. The scene switches, and Yuki and Shigure are on the way home. They see Toru and find out her little secret, and I am so glad that they kept Shigure's laughing scene because it is hilarious. They explain how she's on Soma Land. She reassures them that she can handle it before almost fainting. A part of a cliff falls and destroys a tent. Another change they made was changing "be safe" to "see you when you get back." Anyway, she laments not saying it the day her mom died. Yuki laments how he thought he broke away from the Soma family, but how he should have got a tent and moved somewhere else, so that he moved away from them, somewhere they couldn't find him. He then summons a whole bunch of rats to salvage Toru's stuff, and Toru has the dream about her mom talking and a boy giving her a hat. She wakes up, and Yuki gives her stuff and invites her to live with them and be their living maid. Well, actually, Shigure offers the maid position. One thing that's pretty cool was the fact that when they're talking about whether they should let a girl live with them, we see a little snippet of Kyo in the background. And not close up or anything. He's just on the other side of the window. Anyway, we get a super cool transition of Kyo jumping and breaking through the roof. He's itching for a fight with Yuki and Tori trips and hugs him by accident. I don't know whose idea this was, but they have some dumb 3D effect for the poof. But yeah, he turns into the cat. She freaks out because she thinks she turned him into a cat. She accidentally touches Yuki and Shigure, and Yuki turns into the rat and Shigure turns into the dog. And that's the end of the episode. The episode was basically the same as the first episode of the original show, except better. This is an even better adaptation than Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, in my opinion, because the first episode wasn't filler. Not to mention, they didn't make unnecessary changes to like shorten it. Well, let's hope that the show continues this. But of course, those are just my thoughts. What's yours? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications, and I'll catch you guys next time. So stay tuned, and I will see you soon.